Hey guys, welcome back to Building London. Oh yes, it's back. See, I told you it was going to be back. Okay, a couple of quick things before we jump in. First thing, if you ever want to know the status of any series that I'm doing, go and check out the website. There's a video schedule. You can go and look at that, and it'll tell you like what series are coming up, what's happening with series, if series are on hold, or if series are finished, or whatever. So yeah, if you want to know what's going on, go and look at the website. Second thing, a quick message to all the people who've left comments, especially people leaving comments replying to other people saying, oh, the London series is finished now, he's given up, he hasn't got any interest in it anymore, it's definitely never coming back. Here's the message. Okay, right, moving on. Right, we are going to do in this episode a bit that I've been really looking forward to, but is a real problem as well. It's kind of why I've held off on it until now. It's this area over here. Now, this little loop in the river is called the Isle of Dogs. Let's get out of here. Get out of free cam mode. And we're going to do Canary Wharf and the Isle of Dogs. Now, this is the new... like commercial, or well, it's the investment banking centre of London now. Now, it used to be the City of London, and to a degree it still is, because you've still got the London Stock Exchange over in the City of London, and you've still got a lot of the big investment banks maintain offices over here. But really, the Isle of Dogs, or at least Canary Wharf, has become the new financial centre. And you'll see as we get into this all the companies that are in there. Now, I used to work here, right? And I worked here for quite a long time. So I know this area very well. So I've been looking forward to this. This is going to be really fun. But the problem is that this is the map of Canary Wharf. And this is like in real scale to the size that I've got the map. This is how big Canary Wharf would be. Now, if we look at the map, you can see that you've got like kind of two roads going. One going up here, which is North Colonnade, and then one coming down here, which is South Colonnade. And then this is like kind of sort of the main square. This is called Cabot Square. And I'll show you lots of pictures of this stuff as we go through. And then you've got like a shopping centre here. And then this building here, this is the tallest building. This is the tallest building in Canary Wharf. It was the tallest building in London until the Shard was built. But look at how big this building is. Now, I've reduced this. I've done my own version of this and got it down to 60%. So it matches all the other buildings that I've got in London. Where is it? It's over here. Here we go. But look how big the damn thing is. It's huge. Right? It takes up it takes up 4 times as much space as it should take up to this scale. Because obviously I'm doing this map on like 4:1 scale. So we're going to have to do something about that. Now, you could say, well, just put that one in and don't worry about it. The problem is we've got 2 other buildings which are just as big as this, which have to go in like almost next to it. So yeah, we've got some issues to deal with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of this map. And even though there is some stuff, obviously there's some stuff over here, but it's kind of not important stuff. There's another bit of water over here, but there's nothing like really important. And I want to do as much justice to this as I can. So what we're going to do is we're just going to expand this a bit like that. Now, I need to get this lined up. Yeah, that's about as good as I can do. Now, over here, this little thing here, this is West Ferry Circus, and it's actually an island. And if I line that up like that, yeah, that's probably about as good as we can do. Man, seriously, this is gonna be tricky. Now, we're gonna have to do some messing around. we've got the DLR coming down here. Let's just zoom into the map. So the DLR comes down here, and there's actually a station here, and then it comes like across this dock, and then there's a station here. This is actually Canary Wharf station, and it's kind of built into the whole shopping centre and whatever. And then you've got it coming across here, and then there's another station here, Heron Keys, and then it goes off down here. The problem is, look at the size of the station, right? Let's get, yeah, this is it. This is that's the station, right? So it's as wide as the whole of Canary Wharf, which means trying to put those 3 stations in is just like no way. So we're just going to have the central station in, and we'll kind of work around it. Now the other thing is the water. Like there's I don't think there's any way that I might be able to put some of the water in. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Now the other thing, while we're in this view, is we can see that we've got this this tube line coming across here. That is gonna have to move for sure. Yeah, that is gonna have to move. And you can see that this is the road. That's this road up here. So we're, you know, it's all a bit all over the place. But I'm going to do what I can because I love this. So let's see. Let's drop the map down a shade and see where we are with the roads. Oh, you can see this is like this was what I had for Cabot Square, but it's oh man, this is going to be so freaking difficult. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to start off. This is going to be fine. There isn't going to be any time lapse in this episode. We're going to take this out. Now, this underground station. Now, I've got the underground line in and everything, right? So, I can't just take this out. If I just delete this, I wonder if it'll reroute onto here. Well, I guess we're going to find out. So, let's just get rid of I want it probably about there. There we go. Oh, I deleted a bit too much there, but never mind. If I get rid of that now, is it going to reroute? Let's get rid of that as well. Is it going to reroute? It's a very good question. No, it's just severed the line there and there. I may end up having to put the bloomin' line back in. Now, well, not the end of the world. Never mind. Oh, talking about things that have just screwed up massively. Let me show you this quickly. I was dismayed when I saw this. When I came in, because I was redoing all my assets. I spent almost a day going through all my assets and whatever, getting rid of the Aquitania stuff and moving bits and pieces around into the London collection and adding a whole bunch of new mods and assets and stuff. And one is the old brick station. Now, where's Waterloo? Here's Waterloo Station. And can you see those 4 flashing icons? Yeah, the old brick station has been updated. There's a new version of it. Where is it? It's in here. I think it's... Yeah, no, that's the medium elevate. Where's the old brick station? Oh, here it is. It's this. This one, and this. And there's the M1 version. The old brick station. The guy who developed this did new versions and deleted the old versions, which is kind of annoying. Why he didn't just, like, leave the old versions alone and just put in the new versions. But it means that I've got to redo all the stations because I used it for this. I used it for Victoria, which is over here. So that's disappeared. So at the moment, none of my trains are working. So I've got to redo all of that. How annoying is that? And no doubt some of you will say, well, it's because it's your own fault because you left London alone for so long. And I suppose you've got a valid point. Right. Where the hell are we? That's too far. Here we are. Back to Canary Wharf. Okay. So I can get rid of this bit of road as well. Oh, man. This is gonna be hard. Okay. So let's take a 2-lane, one-way road. And we're going to do North Colonnade. Now, how big is Canary Wharf going to be? I think I'm going to have to come out 4. I think I'm going to have to come out 4 units on this side. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to come out to there. That'll leave me a gap of 6 in the middle. Jeez. This is gonna be very tough fitting this in. This is gonna be a freaking nightmare. Okay, so let's bring the map up again. So yeah, so you can see how far up I've already come. But it's got to be, because all of these things are going to be like, I've already doubled the size of the map, and the buildings are 4 times the size. So yeah, this is gonna be very tricky to do. Okay, let's put this in across over to, like, there. And then let's use this. And how am I going to do this? So this would be... Oh, man. Come on, do nice things for me, will you, roads? Let's try this. So we'd want to come out... I don't know, kind of. So I'm doing this curve of North Colonnade where it turns around and comes back into South Colonnade. But the snap is a bit of a pain. Let's turn snap off. Where's snap? Yeah, toggle snapping. And see, then it doesn't do very nice things, really. But I'm wondering, would I be better off? And I think I probably would. If I put in South Colonnade. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's have the snap back on. If I put in a straight road. Now, this is... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Take that out again. Idiot. Let's drop the map down so I see what I'm doing. So, this is going to be another... 4 that way, isn't it? Yeah, that leaves me 8 in the centre. So that would be North Colonnade, South Colonnade, right? And then if we do the curve thing, no, it's not going to. It's not going to do anything even remotely sensible. How about if we do it like... No, that's pretty ugly, isn't it? Let's try that again. This guy, come on. I've got to be able to get a decent curve on this somehow. Oh, come on, snap back in, will you? Let's try there. Oh, that's maybe more like it. But hang on, how is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How the hell did I manage to get that 7? Okay, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I think I want this 6 wide. Let's check out the Canary Wharf building. Oh, this is going to be not good. This is going to be... Okay, well, you know what? That's only 5 wide. Ooh, let's see. Man, okay, well, let's see then. So in that case, let's redo this. Because if I can get this down to being 5... The problem's going to be the elevated station. Although, actually, the roads, North Colonnade and South Colonnade, kind of dip and go underneath the elevated station. So we might still be able to make that work. Yeah. We might be able to make this work, guys. Right, so let's come out. Let's see. Straight road. Let's come out. If I come out 3 on this side and then do 2 on the other side, that would work, wouldn't it? So we've got 2 in the centre. So that would be that. So let's just bring that out to about, I don't know, to about there-ish. And then coming back this way, it's going to be, we want 5, don't we? Yeah, so I need to come out 6. And that leaves us the 5 in the centre. Will that hook up? Yes, it will. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Okay, so let's bring the old map up again. Okay, so Canary Wharf Tower, as everybody calls it, is actually one Canary Wharf, and it's here, right? Now, the problem is to place these buildings, we may have to do a bit of messing around, but we'll see. Now, there are 3, like, really tall buildings, and the 3 tall buildings are the Canary Wharf Tower, so number 1, Canary Wharf, and then HSBC Bank. The HSBC building is number 8 Canada Square. And then down here, this is, it says Crossrail, but this is actually the Citigroup building. It's actually the Citigroup Centre. And this is, actually, this isn't a Canada Square address. It's something South Colonnade. I'm pretty sure. In fact, no, I think it's on Upper Bank Street. Yeah, I think the address is on Upper Bank Street. Doesn't matter anyway. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get the Canary Wharf Tower in. We'll start kinda trying to hang this together, but you can see how freaking huge this is. So now there's a park here, right, just in front of the Canary Wharf Tower, and there's another park on this side, which I'm going to try and put in. So, how do I think this is going to have to go like there. I'm just looking at this little park and seeing like how much space I've got. So if I put it there, I've only got a 3x3 for that park. I mean, really, it should go there, but I think it's going to have to. I think it's going to have to. We're going to have to make some tough decisions. Okay, boom, it goes in. Right, do you want to see the Canary Wharf Tower? See what it looks like? Yes, you recognise it. You recognise this building, don't you? Of course you do. It's pretty iconic with the pyramid on the top. Now, let's start. Let's have a look at Cabot Square, I guess. Now, Cabot Square. Now, I've got this this cool little thing that I can show you around Cabot Square. Okay, so this is the view down at street level in Cabot Square. This is Cabot Square looking up towards the Canary Wharf Tower, and these are the 3 tall buildings that I told you about. So you've got HSBC. The HSBC building here, the Citigroup Centre on this side, and then the Canary Wharf Tower. Now this square, this is like on a sunny summer's day at lunchtime. This is packed with people out there. Grab a sandwich at one of the places in here. This is it's like a shopping centre, but there's quite a few sandwich places and whatever. And then they come out here and they sit round here and like wherever they can get a space. Loads of places to sit out. But there's also like down here, there's restaurants and places to sit. There's the 2 parks that you can sit in that I told you about, which are the other side of here is one, and then the other side of here and down here is the other one. And then there's all kind of, because you've got water on both sides, so you can go and sit down by the water on that side. There's a couple of bars down here. There's also a couple of bars down here. So it's a kind of a cool place to actually work. Now let's have a look at the places round here. So this is West Ferry Circus over here, and you've got these roads that come up here, and then this building. Now, okay, here's a bit about me. I originally, when I was working at this Canary Wharf, okay, let's have a bit of Canary Wharf history. Was originally an idea of a guy who, at the time, was the chairman of Credit Suisse First Boston, as it was then. Credit Suisse is now just Credit Suisse, but at the time they just merged with First Boston, and they were CSFB, Credit Suisse First Boston. And he had this idea of moving the back office operations of Credit Suisse First Boston out to this place. And this place at the time had just been closed down. Well, it was closed down as a docks in the 1980s. And we're going back to about 1987, 1988, somewhere around there. And they had this idea of using this area for their back office operations. Now, this is a bit of investment banking terminology. The front office is the traders and the salespeople, and then the back office is the people who actually then take those trades and actually make them what they call settle. So it's like settlements and operations, and but it also includes like IT and like all the support functions that make the whole trading bit work. Right, so that was the idea. Anyway, there were lots of iterations of this, but eventually he got involved with a company called Olympia and York. Now, Olympia and York developed a fairly big part of Manhattan near the World Trade Center. And they did a similar thing to this in Manhattan. The problem was when they got this going, there was a property crash in London, and we're going back to about mid 90s, mid 90s, and the whole thing fell apart, and Olympia and York went bust. And now, at the time, I was working for Lehman Brothers, and Lehman Brothers were actually going to move to this building. That was their plan, and I was actually part of the Lehman Brothers Canary Wharf migration team. So I was like involved in Canary Wharf like from a very long time ago. Anyway, that all fell through, and then a lot of companies decided that who were thinking of moving here decided not to move here, and then slowly people started to move out here, and then it turned into what it is today, and it is a very, very hustling, bustling place. It's very busy. You've got thousands and thousands of people working here. Right, so who's here then? Well, this building, funnily enough, eventually got taken over by Credit Suisse. Like I said, Lehman Brothers were going to be here, but it ended up being Credit Suisse. And I think they've got a name on the top. Yeah. Look, Credit Suisse. This is Credit Suisse over here. And then over here you've got Morgan Stanley, one of the biggest of the investment banks. They haven't got their name on their building. They might have it on the other side. I can't remember. Anyway, so there's them. And then over here, now I used to work in this building because I worked for Credit Suisse for a while, which I'll be telling you about in another series. Oh yes, a few clues there. This is Barclays over here. This is in fact, no, it doesn't say. It just says 10 Cabot Square. But this is Barclays Capital. This is not the retail bank. This is not the high street bank. This is the investment banking business. Now, Barclays actually have a couple of floors over here. In fact, I think they got 3 floors in this building as well. So I worked for Barclays as well, and I've worked in this building, and I've worked in this building. And then you've got the Canary Wharf Tower. Now, Credit Suisse, remember Credit Suisse from over here? They've got a few floors in this building up here. And I worked in there as well. And also, this building over here, the Citigroup building, I worked for a software company for a while. And I worked, like, see this front corner here, right? You go up to the back corner, right, on almost the top floor. I was right in the corner over there. Lovely views. Fantastic views. Right, so there you go. That's a little bit of a look. So I want to try and create this like as accurately as I can, but my God, it's gonna be a struggle, guys. Let's jump back to the game. Okay, so we need to put in the DLR across here. Now, man, this is gonna be probably the trickiest bit because we've got to try and fit in. Is that the elevator? No, where's the... this is the one. Yeah. The medium elevator. Somehow, we've got to get this thing in here. Now, this thing has to be put against a road. And really, the only road is this road that runs across the front of this centre. So, yeah, man. So, I've got to squeeze a road in. Now, I could put a road in, I guess, in front of Canary Wharf, even though there isn't one. But even if I do that, if you look at the size of this damn thing, I think we're going to have to go, like, underneath this with the roads. But, like, whatever I do, this is going to be freaking insanely hard. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. If I was to put a road across the front of here, like this, right, and then take that station. Oh, this is going to be so insanely, ridiculously hard. But that makes it fun, doesn't it, guys? Now, hang on a second. I wonder. Can you? I was just wondering, if I take the collisions off, could I put a road like straight through that? You know what? Let me see, because that would kind of work. Let's take collisions off. So collisions. Let's just have no collisions. So if we put a road across there like that. Ooh, now this might work. Now this might work. Right, so we'd want to take that road out, and then we'd want to put in the station across. Oh, it won't go. Now it won't go there. Oh, damn you. Damn you. How about if I extended this slightly on each side? Would it go? Let's try that. Oh, I think it's because there's no zoning on it. Let's try that again then. So, whoops. Let's get out of there. Let's take this road away. And we'll put this in. Let's force zoning. So let's try that again. So we put... Oh, now I can't get that road in. Oh, man. So I can either have no collisions, which allows me to put the road in, but then I can't put this goddamn thing on it. What about if I then put these in like this? And would it allow me to put the damn thing in then? And the answer is, I can put it over there, but I can't put it there. I told you this was going to be a tricky thing to do, but we're going to do it. We are going to freaking do it if it kills me. So, the other thing that we could do is, like, if we put a road in across here like this. Okay, let's try this again for about the 14th time. So, will you go... Yes! Oh my god, finally! It'll go in. I want this to be, I guess, there. Okay, right. Having finished messing around with that, now, somehow, we've got to get roads. So, we want no collisions. Now, can we make this work? This would be a minor freaking miracle if we can make this work. We're going to have to get rid of that. We're going to have to get rid of that. And then... So, we want... straight road. No collisions. Yeah, no collisions. And then we want this... Oh, that's no collisions, no zoning. I'm going to have to put these bits of road in first. So, come on. That goes to there. That goes to there. Okay. Then, this, will you, 1, 2, 3, will you go under here? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Now it won't go in. Oh, because I haven't got collisions off. Ha 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 ha! Right, now switch it back to no collisions. Ah, right, now. So, the shortest we can get is that. And then we want to come up again. And... I don't know. Do we bring it out to the edge of... I want to make this look as good as it can look. So, I guess to there. Right. And we want to do the same on the other side. So, it's from here. 1, 2, 3. Huh. That's worked rather well. And then 1, 2, 3 on the other side, and we want to line that up to the edge of the building, don't we? Yeah, we do. There. Okay. All right. That's actually not too bad. That's actually worked out like, oh, kind of, sort of, okay-ish. There's going to have to be a bit of messing around, but yeah, that could actually work. That could actually work. Right. Let's do the bit down here. Let's do HSBC and Citigroup. So we want we can turn collisions off now. Or turn collisions back on, I should say. So this needs to come. Let's see. This is going to come. This is South Colonnade coming down here. Oh, yeah, I know these aren't the right way. It's okay. I'll switch them around later. That comes up to there. Okay. Let's bring the map up for a sec. Do you want? I suppose the OCD people want me to change these so that this is like a proper one-way. All right. All right. Okay, I'll do it. All right. Right. Let's bring the map up. So we've got. See, there should really be more of the shopping centre here. But, see, you've got this road, Cabot Square. This road going around Cabot Square. And there is a road that comes down here. But look at the size of that on the map compared with how big these bloomin' roads are. I mean, it's kind of insane. So, I think what we'll do, because Cabot Square should at least be square, don't you think? So how about we'll take this back a bit, and so how do we want to do this? This needs to come out. This isn't going to work. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. So this should be 5 by 5. So 5 needs to be there, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So let's just extend that a little bit. And then that's 5 by 5. Boom. Okay, cool. So that's actually, that bit's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, that bit's wrong. So swap that. There we go. Right, so that's right now. Whew, man. Now get rid of this. And then we can put in the road that comes out of there. Now, it should come from the centre of there. So, you know what, let's turn snapping off, and let's just have a straight road coming from, it won't, oh well, it'll have to be on one side or the other then, so we'll do that. Now, this is actually 2 one-way roads, but I think we'll have to just do it with a 2-way road. So let's upgrade that to a 2-way road. Alright, cool. Now, like I said, over here, this is actually a roundabout, and there's actually like a whole underground parking thing, and the underground parking extends all the way under here. It's like quite a big parking area under here, and there's like delivery entrances and all kinds of things. But I am not even going to attempt to do that, guys, like, because that would be freaking crazy. There is no way. Now, one thing that does annoy me about this game, right? You look at like the Credit Suisse building, right? Should be on this corner, right? But I can't because the zoning doesn't extend to the corner bit, which I think is kind of ridiculous. That you like so how the hell am I supposed to do that? And the answer is I honestly don't know. I think I'm going to have to find some kind of office building that I can kind of like plop in there or something. I honestly don't. And the same with Morgan Stanley over here. So poor old Credit Suisse and Morgan Stanley are having a bad day. Okay, now this bit here, can I get rid of that bit? Now, will the railway station still function with that bit of road removed? I think it should. And this bit like this bit, the road's going underneath here is actually accurate. Now, it would be kind of nice if this wall didn't extend right across, but like that's about as close as we're going to get. Now, we should be able to use like regular office buildings, probably not too tall for these buildings around here. Over here, let's do this. Let's do this bit. So I've got to find a park to put in here, which is going to be kind of a, I don't know, what did I say? But like I said, like 3x3, didn't I? Let's bring the map up again. Yeah. So we've got HSBC there and City Group here with the park in the middle. So this road is actually a little bit too far, but let's put these other buildings in first. Jesus, this is going to look almost ridiculous with these other buildings. Now the other two buildings, this is the City Group Centre. I used to work in. Now this is the 100% version, right? Look at the freaking size of that. This is the 60% version that I have. Now this is the that's 8 Canada Square. That's 8 Canada Square. This is the City Group Centre 60%. This is the one that I've made. So these are the two that I've made. These are the original two buildings. So this actually goes here, and I'm gonna now. In actual fact, there probably isn't much of a gap between them. It should probably go there, but I'm actually going to leave, I think, a couple of spaces just to create a bit more space. So that one goes there, and then 8 Canada Square, which is HSBC, goes on this side, and that's going to go there. Right, so now, we start to get that iconic view looking from Cabot Square. So here we are. Now we're at the fountain. There's that view up to the 3 tall buildings. Man, all this to put in, like how long's this video been going now? Like probably like 20 minutes to put in a railway station and 3 buildings. Yeah, you gotta love my stuff. Right, let's get the rail done. Let's get the rail done. Let's hook that up, and then we can kind of work around that. Let's try. Oh, it took me a long time to get that bloomin' Y shape in. I remember now. Let's try straight. Oh. That is going to do, because I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. I might mess around with it offline, but that will do. That will do. And it's quite cool when you catch the DLR, because this is the DLR, this is the light railway. When you catch the light railway in here, and you have got this triangle bit here. I might put a picture up for you. And then you come down here. And then this obviously comes down here. Let's bring the map up so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so yeah, the rail comes down here and then across the water. I might try and put this in. I don't know. It's going to be very, very difficult, but we'll see what we can do. And then it comes down here. And then it comes down here to South Quay. There's a road going along here. I think I'm going to have to put that road in. I'm going to have to put Marsh Wall in before I put this in. So, you know what? Let's put that down there. And we'll leave that there. Okay. Oh, man. I'm thinking... I'm sitting here thinking about these 2 parks. And I'm seriously thinking that we're going to have to put in... I'm going to have to make like a 3x3 park or something. Let's drop this down. This is... Oh, hang on. This is actually 5... Why? Yeah, I'm going to have to make a little 5x5 park. Now, let's see. Are there any parks that we could throw in kind of just for now? What am I looking for? I've installed Anarchy, by the way, and more beautification, so I can now plop like any props that are used in the asset editor. So like if I wanted to like dump stuff like this down, trailers and stuff like that. Thought I'd mention that while I was here. See, something like that. But not Hibiscus Park, because that would be a bit silly. I don't know. See, small park is freaking huge. I don't think there are any parks that would... Maybe small playground might fit in there. I mean, really, you want something like this. But, I'd see, that kind of almost fits in. But... Oh, that's 5 by 5. So that's the scale that we want. Let's put that in there kind of just for now. You know what? It's actually not that bad. It's like amazingly. And then we've got another one down here. And then we've got to do the tube. Which is going to be fun. What was I doing? Parks. Where's... See, there's the Paradox Plaza. But it's not going to fit there. It's not going to fit. So, let's bring up the map a second. Do a little bit more roadage. So, we've got Bank Street that comes down here. And then goes around here and actually hooks up to these roads. So we're going to have to improvise a little bit. Now, again, this is one-way stuff. This is one way that way, and then there's a one-way lane that way. We're going to have to put that in with a 2, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to. So it's coming across the back of here, and then it goes round there. Okay, so... let's take a 2-way road. Now, I'm just wondering, do I bring this back a little bit so that the road goes across there rather than there? See, there is a road that... See, there are 2 roads there. Jamming this stuff in is not easy. By the way, this is Jamie Oliver's restaurant. Or one of Jamie Oliver's restaurants. He's got about, I don't know, 4 or 5 restaurants in London now, hasn't he? 3 or 4? This is one of them. Yeah, oh man. Tricky. Yeah, I think it would make sense to bring that back like just 1 square. Yeah, let's do that. So, should we just extend this out slightly? Let's get that. Have I got snap off? Yeah, I have. Let's put snap on. So let's just bring that out there. Bring that out there like that. And then we'll have this coming... Do I have it like that? I mean, I could, in theory, do it like that. No, that kind of doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? Because I've got to run the road down the side of this building. Which is what it does. Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing the plot here. I'm losing the plot. So we actually want it running from there to... Oh, come on. Go to there. Why won't you go to there? Oh, that's frustrating. But then so much of this is... Now let's try. So, let's try this. And... Oh, now it'll work. Right, so let's bring a map up again. So, Bank Street comes down here, around there. So, we'll bring this down to there, and then bring it round here. And I think we'll maybe... Yeah, there, and then so... We want that. Okay. Have I got that right now? Maybe. Oh! Oh. Now, which way round do I want it? Ideally, I guess we want it that way round. Yeah. Now, that's the way round it should be. And if I show you the station, you kind of... So you've got the kind of the station and the park behind it. That is as close as I'm going to get to it. So I've only got room for a little park in there. I'm going to have to do a little bespoke park in the asset manager and kind of plonk that in. Okay, right. Having done that, what next? Well, I think I'm going to have to play around a little. Let's bring the map up a sec. I think I'm going to have to play around with this. I would like to put a little bit of water in here. But you can see that these buildings, because of the whole scale of everything, these have extended out a bit. So we're going to have even more license with the map. But I'd like a little bit of water, like up here and down here. But you know what? I'm going to play around in the editor, and I'm going to get a couple of parks. Well, in fact, I'm going to do 3 parks. I'm going to do a little park for here. I'm going to do a little park for here. And I'm going to do a little park for Cabot Square, because I want the fountain, because that's kind of important to me. So I'm going to put the fountain in, and I'll try and make it look as much like Cabot Square as I can. The other thing I'll try and figure out is how the hell I'm going to get some offices to zone around here, because like right now there wouldn't be a building there where there needs to be one, and there wouldn't be one there where there needs to be one. And I seriously, guys, I really kind of don't know how I'm going to achieve that. I may have to run some roads like round the back or whatever, so just so that we get the zoning, so I can kind of mimic that. But we'll see. I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Man, I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I wanted to get. I thought I'd do a lot more than that in this episode, but I didn't know that this was going to be hard. It's not going to get any easier either. Come back for the next episode and see, can we get Canary Wharf to look like the pictures? See you for that. Peace out.